So, Brendan. All right. This is your my hair is way too long. Anyway, this is your weekend reading, so 17th through the 19th. Uh I pulled some clarifiers because you got five of inspiration or five of wands energy, so I just wanted to kind of clarify that. But I'm gonna go ahead and give you your I just did Muse and Oracle for this weekend just because it's like what, 3 days, 2 days. Okay, so first card you got is Nine of Swords, right? The prison in her mind. Nine of Swords, so this is obviously sword energy. You also got the Five of Wands. I know it looks different in my deck. Five of Wands, and then when I pulled clarifiers, I got the Nine of Wands, which I think I did for your like this week too. So that might just be like teetering off into the weekend. And then you also got the Knight of Emotions. Now, out of the Muse deck, I know that whenever we see court cards, um, I haven't been reading them like this yet, but whenever we see court cards, that might be indicative of someone coming in or, a romantic interest or someone to come and help us or whatever. This is like one of the only cards in my deck where it's a romantic interest. All of the other knights are usually like the Knight of Swords isn't even like another type of like boom boom coming in potentially. It's like thought or ideas because it's sword energy, which is interesting. Anyway, so um that's interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and put those in the middle. And then you also have the Two of Inspiration or the Two of Wands. Your oracle for this week is 43 breaking down to a 7 or deep knowing, which I mean like Brandon card. Yes. Okay, so just because I feel like I pulled these cards for you last time, there's still kind of like, and it's interesting too because the colors of both of these are similar, right? Like that bright orange. Um Even though one is swords and one is wands, which is interesting. But um I'm definitely still getting kind of like that standoffish, like walled up energy. Which I mean like I'm notorious for, so whatever. Welcome to the team. Um I'm kind of getting like an intuitive vibe from this too, though, like very quiet and like inwardly looking. So good job. And then that's further, backed up by your oracle for this week. There may be. I know that the Five of Wands technically can be like other people fighting with you, which may be possible, right? Like we, especially with our families, love them and hate them equally. You know what I mean. Anyway, but more so than fighting with other people, I'm kind of getting like an internal struggle. Like, um, notoriously, what I do, right when I like look at what other people have and then like myself, and then I kind of compare, or even just with myself, like I thought that I would be here and I'm not, and shit, and like, what more do I need to fucking do to get there? I get this kind of like internal kind of struggle potentially happening this for you this weekend. Um, and it might be romantically related, right? Because we have the Knight of Cups, which this seriously is like the soul card, I think, in my deck. Even like the aces aren't really romantic. Anyway, so it might be possible that that's kind of like bringing up stuff within you, or you might actually be like outwardly, arguing with someone or whatever, like frustrated. So take that however that resonates with you. Okay. And then the Two of Inspiration, I feel like I'm always here. But definitely like travel, manifesting, looking forward to the future, obviously, like with her telescope, right? Like ready to go. Um, the cards are saying like stop planning and start just doing it. You kind of know what you want, and it's really in the act of like our doing and our like trusting and stepping forward where really like the universe can kind of step in, God can step in, right, and like guide you and give you. But if we're stuck in that, like, oh, well, like, I'm kind of thinking about, but then, like, maybe, but then also, there's nothing that can really be done because no actions are being made, if that makes sense. So that's, anyway, it's kind of like a hodgepodge, but that's the energy that I'm getting for you for this weekend. Your oracle reads, of course, it reads intuition, listening to the oracle within, empathy, hypersensitivity. Intuition is the faculty that allows you to enter into a dialogue with source. The consciousness that you are part of but cannot see with the naked eye. It's perplexing that people are taught to ignore this natural capacity to navigate their journeys, to access their inner guidance. Not that that's been a problem for you, but you know. Know that you have an ability to read between the lines and find all the truth that was missing when the story was told. This deep knowing allows you to, open the door to wisdom far greater than what is available in the limitations of human experience. Wow, just all the things right now, sorry. You're given information that may make no sense whatsoever to the logical mind or five senses, but which is 100% and true. The trick is to listen and then act accordingly. You're now invited into the sacred dialogue of deep knowing, so tune in and trust your vibes. They will be right. Ask and you will receive answers from unusual sources. So maybe the knight will be an unusual source of information, but because he is like the romantic card in my like new romance coming in, and that's cups energy, which is like, you know, I know it isn't like the Knight of Pentacles, but still like it's like a good energy coming in versus like the Knight of Wands or the Knight of Swords. I'm gonna go ahead and read the relationship message for you too. So there are occasions that you just know deep in your heart and soul that a person is going to play a meaningful role in your life. Someone crosses your path and suddenly out of the blue you're connected at a level impossible to describe. That feeling marks a moment in time etched indelibly in something on your soul. Someone who has entered your life will be instrumental in your journey, so pay attention. Two hearts are calling to each other to begin an alchemical process. This is also a sign that your intuition about a person you care about is correct. Dun dun dun. Trust your heart and to lead you now. Magic is about to happen. All right. Go Brandon. Okay, so that is your July 17th through the 19th reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated with you because this is for you. But yeah, anyway, like, share, comment, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I hope you like that. I hope these aren't annoying. Please let me know if they are so that I can stop sending you them. But yeah, I hope you liked it. And while I try not to cough and do another one, I will see you like Sunday for your week reading. Bye. Love you.